All right, so as I was celebrating before my stream crashed, my squad showed up and showed out yesterday. I'll be quiet. My squad showed up and showed out yesterday. 28-22, Miami Hurricanes over Florida State Seminoles. For the first time since 2017, my team is now 5-0 going into their next game against Louisville. I'm very happy. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you, like with these rivalry games, they make me super nervous, and this team makes me nervous even more so because like until they score a touchdown, I'm just like holding my breath the whole time. I'm just like, how are they gonna function? When I was watching Florida State early on, yes, you're gonna hear me talk about this a lot. When I was watching Florida State early on, like they was moving the ball down the field. They really were. At the first series, they were moving the ball down the field. Fortunately, they got a field goal, and then I felt a little more comfortable when I saw the Hurricanes score their first touchdown. That's when I was like, okay, this team's going to hang. And then the team, as the game kept going, it went from 7-3, 14-3, 21-3, 28-3. Like, yeah, as you can see right here, my Florida State didn't score again to the fourth quarter, and that's when the game became competitive. But the Hurricanes did what they needed to do. They got their stops, and they recovered their onside kick. I don't know why they did the onside kick to score. They kicked the field goal. It was weird. It was weird on both ends because, like, on one side, I was looking at Miami. They could have just kicked the field goal to put 3 extra points on the board, but they decided to do a fourth and God knows what. They decided to do a fake play on the fourth down, which made no sense to me. I was like, just kick a field goal, bro. And then you could have wasted, and then you could have took more time off by just kicking the kickoff. And then Florida State they made some silly mistake too, because like they kicked the field goal and it was like, we're going for an onside kick. I was like, what? Okay, whatever. It's always weird in these rivalry games, but I'm extremely happy. 28-22. Shout out to Miami. Bells to asses. We own the state. We are state champs. Yes, they say state champs, but we own the state. Next game is Louisville. I can't wait. And it's at home. I can't wait. So that, but the funniest thing is Miami's 5-0, but they have not left the state of Florida, bro. All their games have been in Florida. 4 of them have been at home in Miami, and this one is in Tallahassee. They have not yet left the state of Florida. That's what drives me crazy about this one. But yeah, shout out to them. Now, going on to the next team. Oh my God. I'm gonna need Penn State to come to the front, man, because what the hell's going on with your team? Y'all started as preseason number 1. No, number 2. No, not number 2. No, number 1. Number 2. And then you lost last week against Oregon. That's the one thing. Y'all lost against a tough opponent, which is Oregon, because Oregon is a very good team. But to go against a team that was 0-4, they fired their coach, and you got beat 42-37. Let's talk about it. Listen, this team is on fraud watch. I've always said this every season. Penn State's on fraud watch. That coach, he could beat up on lesser teams, but when it comes time to play the big dogs, the top 10s, he can never pull it off. And it makes insult to injury is that he played right after they lost against Oregon. They played a UCLA team that literally was struggling to win games. And yeah, they just got stunned by a team that was 0-4. So like, this is sloppy mess right now. I don't know what to say about this. I personally think this dude should be fired. I really do think this dude needs to be fired. He ain't it. It's like, you've been there for about 4 seasons and not once I mean, they did have the playoff last year, but like, he's never been in contention ever. But that's about it. Like, he hasn't done much since then. It's crazy. So but yeah, congratulations UCLA for playing a hell of a game. They carried the interim coach out of the stadium on their shoulders. But yeah, man, Penn State, I don't know, man. I don't know what to say, but this is probably the first season where preseason number 1 and number 2 team both out of the top 25, because Florida, the team that we beat right before we played Florida State, put a shellacking on Texas Longhorns. So then Texas Longhorns, please come to the front. Look, I mean, Florida is not that good of a team, and I don't want to hear nothing. I don't want to hear nothing about Arch Manning, the Manning family. I don't want to hear nothing about how good his intangibles. He has the it factor, bro. It's over. It's over. Y'all have lost 2 games, and on top of that, you've been looking very 500 in your good game, in your blowout games that you're supposed to play. So no, I don't want to hear nothing about Arch Manning this season. He's done. It's over. You couldn't beat this Florida team, bro. It is over. You're done. It is, because this makes no sense to me. This is ridiculous. I don't understand it at all. So it is what it is. But yeah, that's crazy. I can't believe the top two teams that were preseason number 1 favorites. And this team was favored to go to the championship. Yeah, I don't see that happening. I don't even see them making playoffs. Hell, I don't even see them making the SEC championship at all. Like, I don't understand. 16 for 29, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Hey, Queen, how you doing? Welcome in. Appreciate it. I saw your message. We'll get that one out real quick. So yeah, it's unfortunate, but yeah. I know Dan Ovrosky, whoever his name is, that's on First Take. I don't want to hear. I can't wait till Monday. Oh, I can't wait for. Yeah, hey Quinn, he desperately needs cuddles. He really does. Spontaneous has been going through it. He needs cuddles, friend, for real. He does. He needs a hug. He definitely needs a hug. Moving right along. We got Vanderbilt in Alabama. Alabama is looking better by the minute. That loss against Florida State was on one thing, but like they've been playing really good football this season. Recently, last week they had a very good game against Georgia and at Georgia, and then they went home and just had this revenge game against the Vanderbilt Commodores, 30-14. I think Alabama's going to make the SEC championship. They're probably going to be in the playoffs for sure. As long as they don't drop any more games going forward, but I think they're just really playing good complementary football. And I knew Vanderbilt was on fraud watch from the beginning, so I didn't hear none of that. Anybody that thought Vanderbilt, the doormat of SEC football, was going to be good this season, yeah, okay. I need y'all to stop that nonsense. All right. So, looking at the top 25. Where's that top 25? My team is ranked number 2. I'm happy as hell. I'm happy as hell. Yeah, so going to next week, looking at their schedule games. Let's see. This was week 6? No, is it week 6? God damn, we in week 6? Oh my god. Oh, let's see if we got any big matchups for next weekend. Ohio State, Illinois, Alabama, Missouri. Ohio State, Illinois is a good matchup. I'm trying to think of my other marquee games. Oh yeah, the Red River Shootout. I don't know what they call it. I think it used to be called the Red River Rivalry, but it's the Red River Shootout. Texas and Oklahoma takes place next weekend. Oklahoma should run right through Texas. I'm going to call it right then and there. Iowa State, Colorado. They're going to show that game because Dion. Oh, yes. Oh, speaking of Dion, I'll get back to him in a second. What else we got here? What else we got? We got Georgia, Auburn. Yeah, okay. That should be a good one. That's like a classic rivalry. This is the oldest rivalry in football. It's Georgia and Auburn. Michigan, USC, Clemson, Boston College. What's the marquee matchup on 7:30? There's 7:30 games. Florida, Texas A&M. That should be another good one. There you go. Billy Napier's gonna lose his job. I'm just gonna call it. He got a good win against Texas, but I'm gonna let him know. I'm just gonna let you know Texas A&M is gonna smash Florida next weekend. What's the game that's gonna be on ABC? Georgia, Auburn. Yeah, okay, I thought so. That's what I thought. Yeah. Yeah, it's not really a lot of games to match up. I would say Ohio State, Illinois is probably a good early game. And then Georgia and Auburn. That should be another good one. I know Miami's playing Wait, where is Miami? Are they off next weekend? What? Go back. Let me see the schedule. Oh, they are off. God damn. I did not know that. Okay, well, they're not playing till the 17th. I keep forgetting the college football got like 2 bye weeks. It's crazy. Anyway, yeah, if you want to watch some games if you want any recommendations for games next weekend, I'd definitely say Ohio State, Illinois. That starts at noon. Alabama, Missouri. If you can watch that one, that's another good one. I will also say the Red River rivalry is always a good one. The Red River shootout, whatever they call it. I don't know what they call it. The Red River game. That's what I'm gonna call it. Texas, Oklahoma. That's another good one. That's always starts that's a midday game for the season. And if you want to watch a late game for Saturday night, if you got nothing better to do, Georgia and Auburn should be another good game. That's actually in Auburn, so that should be very interesting. But yeah, check your local listings for those. But I'm happy, like I said, I'm happy that we got over that hump. We're 5-0, baby. Let's go. All right, so moving on to NFL. There's a lot of NFL games that happened today, so I didn't get a chance to talk about these early. Right now, as we speaking, there's 2.5 minutes left in the fourth quarter. New England's up by 3 against Buffalo. They just threw a crazy ball, man. You should try to score a touchdown. That was 3rd and 10 on a long, man. That's crazy. Anyway, some of the early games that already happened today. We had a Thursday night matchup for San Francisco, Los Angeles, and overtime, San Francisco pulled off 26-23. Early day matchups, we had Minnesota beating Cleveland 21-17. Vegas taking on Indianapolis. Indy beat in a blowout 40-6. The New York Giants took on the New Orleans Saints, and the Saints pulled it off 26-14. Congratulations to the Saints for getting their first win of the season. The Cowboys are stay rolling over against the New York Jets, 37-22. Denver in a close game against the Philadelphia Eagles. I'm very surprised by this one. In Philly, 21-17. Yeah, I was hearing the Rock Boys Network talk about this game, and they was talking about the issues between AJ Brown and Jalen Hurts. That's a real thing. Hopefully they can get that together or figure something out where they can get them on the same page or trade AJ Brown. I don't know, but hopefully this doesn't. It's not a lasting effect, because that's going to be a big problem for the defending champs. My sorry ass Miami Dolphins took on the Carolina Panthers. They lost by 3 points, 27-24. I watched this game. I saw Carolina coming back. That's crazy. Baltimore completely not shut out, but completely mollywopped by Houston 44-10. Tennessee pulling off a good win against Arizona Cardinals 22-21 to get their first win of the season. This is the game I was watching that was really good. Tampa Bay and Seattle was going back and forth. Shout outs to Tampa pulling off the field goal at the last minute with a bunch of players hurt. I think they had like 14 players hurt for this game, and they're pretty short-handed because, like, in the NFL, the rosters are not as big as college. I think they only had like 51 players, give or take. And if you're missing 14, that's a problem. So, but they pulled out a very close win, 38-35, last minute field goal in Seattle. Detroit completely blitzed the Cincinnati Bengals 37-24, and then Washington had a really good game against the Los Angeles Chargers 27-10. The Monday night matchup for this week is going to be the Kansas City Chiefs against the Jacksonville Jaguars, and then of course Atlanta, Chicago, Green Bay, and Pittsburgh were all on the bye week. And then your Thursday night game for this week is going to be the Philly visiting the New York Giants at 8:15 time. And then next weekend we have And then next week, we have a doubleheader on Monday night. So we're gonna have Buffalo taking on Atlanta and Chicago taking on Washington. Those games are gonna be ESPN and ABC. Make sure you check the local listings for both of those. Oh, let me get back to since I'm talking about football, let me get back to what's his name? I just saw this because like the misfortunes for everybody today, man. It's just really. It's really just really thing. So yeah, I saw this right here. We was talking about this morning. So yeah, Dion said he got blood clots in his leg. Like, I didn't know this was a thing. So if you got problems with diabetes and high blood pressure and stuff like that, and you live in Colorado, I don't want to see this happen. I really don't want to see this happen. I really don't, because like I actually like him. I like him as a coach, but seeing all the health issues, he's already lost 2 toes, and then he's already had gallbladder surgery because he had cancer in his gallbladder. Look, man, I need this man to get out of Colorado, because if he got blood clots in his legs and he's hurting like crazy, I'm gonna need him to get out of Colorado. Florida, just, I know I don't like y'all because it's F Florida all day, every day. Just hire this man. Get this man out of Colorado. This ain't it. You're not going to get the players that you think you're going to get. Nobody wants to go play in the cold state in Colorado. I mean, the uniforms look nice, but nobody wants to go up there and play. You're struggling with your health. You're not. It's just, get this man. Please get this man out of Colorado, because this is crazy. I don't want to see this happen. This is crazy to see from a guy that played 2 sports. That's what's scaring me about this. This man played 2 sports and he's struggling with his health. I don't know what he did in his life that got him like this, but it's not looking good. If he's talking about he's got to go see doctors about his leg, because I don't want to see his leg get cut off. That's crazy. That's insane. Hopefully they fix this. But get this man out of Colorado, because I don't want to see it. Oh, you good. You good. I'm gonna finish it up. So now we're going to move on real quickly to the WNBA. 2 of the finals has already taken place. Against the Las Vegas Aces and the Phoenix Mercury, and the Aces are pretty much dominating this series. They won the game today, 91-78. But why did this game take place at 3 in the afternoon? I'm just saying. I'm gonna need some of these games to be a little more marquee. I understand they don't want to compete against the NFL, but that's crazy. Man. Yeah, this is crazy. So yeah, I need these games to be broadcast, because I'm not trying to watch these games early in the day. I should have watched this one, but I was too busy watching NFL. My bad. But that's not the main story. The main story is just the Fisa Collier situation that's going on with the WNBA, because I'm really starting to think that unless Kathy's bringing in a lot of money as a commissioner for those owners, she needs to go. She really does need to go. You can't have players talk about how bad you are, not the league, you as a person, with that CBA coming up, and you're just not, then you can't meet with the players. I'm telling y'all, next season WNBA is going to be on strike. WNBA is going to be on the strike for real. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. Yeah, I see this coming. And I don't know how. And when she said about Caitlin Clark, talking about the WNBA did a favor, Caitlin Clark was making money before she came to the WNBA. That woman was lighting up in the NCAA. Don't let it fool you. There's a reason why players are staying longer in the college basketball before they even go pro. So, like, what are you talking about, lady? I don't like her. I don't understand her. She needs to go. Anyway, I'm gonna finish up this. I'm gonna go ahead and finish this up real quick. Cecilia Brækhus, she won her titles in second weight class. She's very dominant. She was very dominant in boxing. So she won the decision Saturday for the WBC and the WBO junior middleweight titles in Nova Spectrum at home country in Norway, and she had announced her retirement after this match. She said this was her final fight, so congratulations to her. The reason I know about her is because when I was playing. Goddamn, Cameron, get back here. When I was playing Undisputed, she was one of the boxers you could select along with Jessica McCaskill. And I went and looked up her career. She's had a hell of a career. I don't have all her stat numbers, but congratulations on her retirement. She debuted in 2007, and she's been boxing ever since. So we hate to see you, but I'm glad that you won your final fight. You went out on top, so congratulations. It's been a great year for boxing, man. I'm telling you, it's been a great year. There's still more to come, because I think there's another fight happening in November outside of Jake Paul. I can't remember which fight it was, but outside of Jake Paul fight, there's another fight coming up soon. But anyway, I'm done with the report. If you want to make sure you check on your reports, make sure you check your local listings. You can go on ESPN.com. You can go on FoxSports.com. You can go to the Associated Press as well, because that's where a lot of reports are coming from. And make sure you support all your local teams. So I'm going to go ahead and stop the recording, and then we're going to go ahead and continue with the games.